Tabasco at 18s, Wild Rosie at 20s, Rossa Raheen at 25s, 33s then. For Live in the Light, 66s, Born Too Bright, and the outsider, big price, 500 to 1 for Henfield. Comparatively, it's £1.60 at the moment, bet with Ascot Manoeuvre. Shusi at £8.40, and also £8.40, She Talks to Angels, who is ahead of Too Hot to Tango in that market. Runners going down then prior to our third of the day. The off-time for race 3 is at 2:55, that post time, in just over 3 minutes. Runners arriving down at the start, well, just about, last sort of furlong or so, for our third Maiden Fillies event here on the round track. Only race on the round course today, and there is some rail alignments that have pushed things out a bit further. They'll come around the corner quite wide, and about 2.5 furlongs to go, then there'll be a sort of, well, there will be a cutaway in effect for them to dive back to the rail if they choose so. There's the hot favourite, Manoeuvre, who ran second on debut at Kempton, beaten 2.5 lengths, has got a Group 1 entry, has ended up in the Fillies Miles. So looks a nice type and clearly well found in the market here. Is well clear. Shusi showed a bit on debut, finishing fourth of 8 Newmarket, beaten 7 lengths, could be one of the main dangers. And Too Hot to Tango, sort of similar comments, wasn't it? That 4th placed effort at Newbury is very similar. They're at the post. 5 to 6 manoeuvre here with runners down at the start, but the money for Shusi has continued here, 4 to 1. Strong support now the second in. 11 to 2, Too Hot to Tango remains very solid. El Vamos and She Talks to Angels are both 12s chances, and it's 18s bar those. Good money then coming for Shusi. As I said, made a fair start. It was a decent debut, wasn't it? But it wasn't sparkling. There is the well-supported Shusi as they file off behind the stalls. Not the easiest one to say, is it? Hopefully that goes smoothly in the run. Going behind. First couple being offered forwards here. Shusi's on the way up, stall number 11. Henfield's in, 1. She Talks to Angels heading forwards as well, no troubles. Gate 3, Manoeuvre and Rossa Raheen coming forwards. Live in the Light, gate 7. More money for Shusi late on, now 100 to 30 the second in. El Vamos forwards. Last 2 or 3 then taking their places. Born Too Bright goes in, still 2. Wild Rosie coming up, gate 4. Slotting in. Ready to go. They're off and racing. Jumping away over a mile, the Wesco Anixter EBF Maiden Fillies Stakes begins. Quite a bit of distance already, top to tail. Live in the Light, rather sluggish early on. Manoeuvre got away well from a wider draw, but isn't really pressing on with it. Down on the inside, Henfield is bang up there, and between rivals, Too Hot to Tango is handy in the black and white colours. Well-supported Shusi is following, green with the white cap a bit deeper of Born Too Bright. Suraj Naredu on the running rail. Another length or so then to Tabasco, is followed through by Wild Rosie, who's just having to snatch up there down the order. He's racing in partnership with El Vamos. She Talks to Angels back down the field at the moment. Rossa Raheen is also held up towards the tail of the field, and after the tardy start to the race, Live in the Light is the back marker. Down the side and on their approach towards the home turn, it's Manoeuvre, who eventually did go on. Has the advantage here for Oisin Murphy on the back of that second at Kempton on debut. Shusey running in second. On the inside, Henfield is in third. Then Too Hot to Tango in fourth. Next in the field is Born Too Bright. Tabasco pushed along. El Vamos on the outside of Wild Rosie. Then She Talks to Angels. Rossa Raheen at the back of the order. Still last, Live in the Light as they complete the corner for home. Just over 2 furlongs left to go. Manoeuvre's in front here and travelling along strongly. Manoeuvre by a length and a half from Shusey in second. Down the centre, El Vamos and Too Hot to Tango trying to finish off their races. Then comes Tabasco from the rear. She Talks to Angels is also starting to run on, but heading to the last furlong. It's Manoeuvre in front, but El Vamos is charging. El Vamos sweeps on by and says cheerio. El Vamos. Very impressive indeed, far too strong. She Talks to Angels second, Manoeuvre in third, and Shusey was fourth.